We are remaining with 11 months to general election. Yesterday, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, made some changes in the cabinet. Mr. Eugene Wamalwa was transferred from devolution to defense. Ambassador Monica Juma was transferred from defense to energy. Mr. Keter was transferred from energy to devolution. Why should the President do such changes at this critical time, whereby we are only remaining with some few months to general election? That's going to be the base of our discussion today. Please, if you have not subscribed, take this chance in the count of 1, 2, 3, subscribe so that we can walk this journey together. Like the video, share the video. Thank you very much for your support. We are really moving this journey together. Back to our discussion. Why should the President at this crucial time make changes in the cabinet? We have some few reasons that I'm going to discuss. It's going to be a very short video about one reason. President Uhuru Kenyatta currently is busy building his legacy. President wants to leave a legacy. There have been a lot of mess in the Ministry of Energy. There have been a lot of issues in this ministry. So the President is trying to fix this issue. Since even the fluctuation in the price of the Kenya Power issue, even in the management of Kenya Power that has been happening, the Mr. President is trying to fix this issue once and for all. And if you are keen, or if you listen to the news, even he gave out the directive that the electricity cost should be reduced by around 33%. So Mr. President is trying to build on the legacy, that he wants to leave when he's going home. So that one could be the first reason why that could has happened. 2, the President is trying to strip off Mr. William Samoei Ruto's branches. As you all know, that Mr. Keter is one of the Ruto's people. You say my people, my person. He is one of the Ruto's person. So, he was once the senator of Kericho County and is eyeing for gubernatorial seat currently. So he must be working with the UDA hand in hand. So Mr. President, after seeing the mess that has been caused by Mr. Keter there, now he's trying to strip off some of the branches of Dr. William Samoei Ruto by taking Mr. Keter from energy, a very powerful position, to devolution, a position which has been also good, but currently there are some of the dockets, or there are some of the dockets that have been eliminated inside from that ministry. So it is as if ni mtungi karibu mtungi tupu. Let me say of Sasat. So this could also be a reason that Mr. President is trying to strip off some of the branches of William Samoei Ruto through, it is like taking him from energy to devolution, where the roles are now being reduced. Another reason, Mr. President could also be trying to lead by example. Lead by example. What do I say by leading by example? He's trying to empower and encourage women leadership. He's trying to tell people that through taking Ambassador Monica Juma from defense to energy, the powerful position of energy, to fix the issue there, he has the trust in ladies, and he's really trying through his cabinet to work with ladies. So Mr. President is trying to give ladies trust, that he has trust in them and is willing to give them chance to deliver to Kenyans. Another reason was to expose some of the proposals that were made by William Samoei Ruto as people who cannot deliver. Mr. Keter is said to have been nominated by William Samoei Ruto. So, being that he was nominated by William Samoei Ruto, exposing his and removing him from the ministry that has not performed well, and being that he's a politician, was to show people that indeed his nomination, the people who are nominated by William Samoei Ruto cannot deliver. And indeed, even next year, if at all he'll be given chance, he won't have the opportunity, or you will have the ability to deliver to Kenyans. So that can also be a message that that was being sent. The last reason could be just a normal reshuffling. Mr. President can, if at all you can't work in this ministry, you can be reshuffled to the other ministry so that they can see whether you can perform well. They can't fire you once. You have to be tried and to be given the second chance. Those are some of the reasons that might have led to the reshuffle. It was not a big deal, not a political deal, but we are walking this journey together. Please, if you have not done so, take 1 minute, 1 second, please. So click the subscribers button and let's walk this journey together. Thank you for the support you are giving me. Share the video. Let's like the video. Thank you, and thank you very much. Next time, let's see each other.